So, so much of this conversation, as I said before, people want to pick a side. It's as if there's only two sides, and that makes it impossible to have a conversation if you can't get out of that place. I think that Andre said something really important, and that was he created a place where you promised people will be respectful. And I couldn't turn that down.
Sure.
Now, I want to be really clear. It was very painful and it was very uncomfortable. It was respectful, but it was really, really hard. But what it did is I had to really put down my barriers, because in many, many years in my profession, not only as an officer on the front line, but also as the head of an organization that had to think about risk management. You know, the risk managers say, don't ever say you're sorry, don't apologize, blah, blah, blah. So we can't ever lose sight. That is a huge element of this problem is, I know that many people in the law enforcement community are not proud of a lot of the things that have happened. But to step out and say, I'm not proud of this, you are declaring disloyalty to the group that you're part of. And so I think one of the things that Andre created was an opportunity that I couldn't say no to. And what that did is I had to be in that place to hear the level of pain, the anger, and it came from different places. As we talked about earlier, when we talk about the community, there is no monolithic community that the police are serving and protecting. There are hundreds of different communities and hundreds of different perspectives. And so that became really tricky to, you know, depending on what community you were in. You go to one community and they're having a parade and we love the police, and you come into another community and they're going, leave us alone. So that became kind of tricky, but Andre's group brought people together enough that we could start. And I think that was what was so important, is just getting started.